Maine's biggest farming event is happening right now at the Augusta Civic Center.
It's the Department of Agriculture, Conservation and Forestry's Agriculture Trade Show. Now, the show hasn't been held in person since 2019. News for Maine's photojournalist Scout Fishman talked to industry leaders about the challenges they're facing.
It's a social thing. It's that socializing with the community, seeing old friends.
Having a functional space for people to get together is super important.
There's been a lot of changes in the agricultural business, and this show hasn't gone on for the last couple of years because of COVID.
Because it has been 3 years, what has been happening? Can they catch up? Can they trade stories? Can they trade advice? And can they learn from each other? And that's what's facilitated here.
Post-COVID, getting back together and rubbing shoulders a little bit.
You know, it's really bringing people in just because they haven't been here for 2 or 3 years.
We've identified that new farmers need to know what programs are happening throughout the state.
New generation farmers, younger farmers that are working out.
We statistically, out of New England, have the highest rate of young farmers in Maine, so we have a really great social fabric that's attracting people to Maine to do farming.
We have farm business programming, and that is one of the biggest parts of our project, is trying to bring the basics of how to run a successful farm and be sustainable.
In essence, if you're looking for a particular topic in agriculture, it's probably going to be discussed here.
These folks here are looking for that new technology to help them be more profitable or be more efficient.
Well, the challenges in Maine aren't necessarily unique because farming in America is facing a lot of challenges.
Oh, there's concerns in all kinds of different avenues. Labor is always a big concern.
Labor issues, we're not able to find labor on our farms.
Price of the equipment today, the price to repair equipment, the price of parts. That's always a concern because it's always something that is addressed on a daily basis on these farms.
Soil erosion. It would, the frequency and intensity of storms is growing, as we've all seen, and that can wash a lot of soil, good soil, off of your land. You can end up with flooding on your land.
The cost of inputs like fertilizer, diesel for their trucks, transportation, supply chains are still a little mucked up. So basically, it's costing more to grow and produce the food that we all depend on.
Shop at a farmer's market.
How come?
It's all the best things, in my opinion, about life. Outside, good food, talking to people.
The Agricultural Trade Show runs through Thursday at the Augusta Civic Center.